For a while, I thought Lifetime Stew was actually the worst ego in Limbus company, but today I might get proven wrong because we're going to be reviewing Yi-Sang's 4th Match Flames. Yi-Sang's 4th Match Flames is a 10th level ego with a 12 and a +8 coin, so that goes for a grand total of 20 at the maximum and 12 at the minimum. It does slash damage and has attack rate of 5. On hit, inflict 4 burn, and on heads hit, inflict 6 burn. So, you're going to be inflicting a maximum. So let's say you got all 5 enemies and you got a heads hit. That's 50 burn potency going around. That's not bad. But the roll of this ego is so incredibly horrible. And usually the condition for 5 enemies and a heads hit is very specific for this ego to be doing a lot. So, it's pretty bad, all things considered. While the Awakening is absolute trash, the passive, Ember, is actually very good. On Clash Win, inflict burn by absolute resonance divided by 2, once per skill. So, that could actually be getting you a bunch of extra burn if we do get a Yi-Sang burn ID, which we probably will, and eventually. When you crow this ego, your roll will change to a 24 with a -12 coin. It'll be only slash damage, still have an attack rate of 5. And you'll still be doing the same thing as you were doing on the Awakening, which is on hit, inflict 4 burn, and on heads hit, inflict 6 burn, which is honestly pretty bad. You want to be hitting heads to do most of the burn, but then you don't want to be hitting heads because that means you're going to be rolling a 12. Funny thing about this actually, it's the same roll as Sinclair's Lifetime Stew Corrosion, which is funny because those two are the worst egos in the game. This ego will cost you 20 sanity and it is expensive. Oh my goodness, it's way too expensive for what it's worth, costing you a whopping 5 wrath, 1 sloth, and 1 gluttony resource. That is way too expensive for what this ego is worth. But your resistances, they will change to ineffective to wrath, fatal to sloth, and fatal to gloom. Well, if we were to compare and contrast those two egos of being 4th Match Flame Yi-Sang and Lifetime Stew Sinclair, Yi-Sang has the higher roll, but Sinclair has the more attack weight. He also has the just better thing because he can heal allies, but Yi-Sang has a better passive. The passive on this ego is actually very good. And Yi-Sang also costs more in terms of sanity and resources, where Sinclair costs 6 resources and Yi-Sang costs 7. And Yi-Sang costs 20 sanity, where Sinclair costs 15. So, honestly, if I had to tell you, I would recommend using Lifetime Stew Sinclair over Yi-Sang's 4th Match Flame, which is crazy, because neither of them are good, but at least Sinclair could give you a little bit of healing. So, all in all, I guess it's time to start rating the egos. What this ego lacks in utility, it definitely makes up for in style. Having a great looking Awakening and an insane looking Corrosion. So, I think I'm going to put that at a 10. The strength of this ego is absolutely terrible, and it's not even funny. It's a 1. It is a 1. I would go 0.7, but I don't think going that low would be fair. So I'll give it a 1. For the usefulness of this ego, it's going to be very low. But at least I got a pretty good passive. And yeah, that's about it actually for the usefulness. Good passive. Alright AoE, I suppose. So that'll be going at like 2, I suppose. I can't really put it higher because it doesn't do much. So putting that at 2. This ego looks amazing, but it's actually really bad. It's so bad. This might be the worst ego in Limbus company. But yeah, let me know if you disagree, because I might be wrong, but I'm probably right. So yeah, have a good one.